What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It looks like a secret update has gone live to make it easier to unlock the Trailblazer operator, as well as a couple of other things. We did also receive some patch notes, and I got you guys covered on everything that you need to know. So if you do find the video informative or helpful, don't forget to hit that like and sub button. But let's go ahead and get into it. So Call of Duty Updates tweeted this out. They said an update to slide to prone. We have identified an issue that impacts the hybrid and slide only settings for slide/dive behavior, and we have a fix scheduled for later this season. So that sounds a little unfortunate. In the meantime, players can adjust their slide/dive behavior settings to resume slide to prone as usual. Then we ended up getting a new set of patch notes for Warzone. It said general global recently disabled items. So the snake shot ammunition and the thermal 6x optic have been disabled. Battle Royale buy stations, we've adjusted the number of static buy stations that spawn in Battle Royale trios to match other squad sizes. And then Resurgence Plunder, recently enabled items, the Bunker Buster. They did 2 bug fixes. Fix collision issues with various elements across Verdansk, allowing players to exploit, peek, and shoot through them. Fix the issue that prevented the squad wipe notifications from appearing in the kill feed. Now, that was the update for Warzone. Not the biggest thing, but they did make a couple of additional patch note announcements. So they said in an upcoming update, the Echo Titanium Core skin for the T800, which is the Terminator operator skin, will receive a visibility adjustment to ease target identification. That is a big problem that I've seen Modern Warzone tweet about, a couple of others. They have mentioned that it's very hard to spot this skin. The operator skin is just, I guess he blends very well with Verdansk, and he has a major advantage. It's basically a pay-to-win type of feature, and after many complaints, it looks like Call of Duty Updates has acknowledged this, and they're going to do some sort of a visual update. We've seen them do updates to skins like this in the past. If you guys remember, with MW2 Season 6 Battle Pass, the Gaia operator skin for Nova was like see-through. It was very hard to spot in some situations, and they ended up disabling the operator skin and then fixing it, adding like effects to it so that way it's very visible, and then they re-added it back into the game. Same exact thing is going to happen with that operator, just because of how annoying it is to deal with that operator skin at the moment. Quick word from our sponsor, Mitch Cactus. It's a store that can get you the most exclusive operators, help you unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos such as Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula. And if you want to hit Master Prestige even faster, they can also help you out with that. They don't use unlock tools or mods, so you know it's 100% legitimate, and they have over 10,000 verified reviews on Trustpilot. You can use code TRIDZO for a 5% discount. The link will be down in the description. But the next thing that we have, they've also mentioned that the base blueprint swap feature is now scheduled to arrive later in Season 3. Now, although they scheduled it, they didn't give us the date, so we don't know when to expect this, maybe within the next couple of weeks. They didn't mention mid-season, so at least maybe next week or the week after that is when you can expect them to add this feature. And if you don't know what that is, just to give you a refresher, you're going to be able to customize BO6 base weapons and weapon blueprints with a skin you've unlocked or purchased in all modes. So for base weapons, you can only change the skin on the base weapon, not any attachments. For blueprints, you can customize the skins with other existing attachments. And unfortunately, it was mentioned in the blog that it was supposed to release at launch. I guess they had some issues or problems that they had to fix, and now they're going to be releasing it in around a week or two. The next thing I want to talk about is they did mention there's a couple of fixes scheduled for zombies. So it says fix scheduled. Some players are reporting a lost connection to host/server error when launching zombies matches. And in rare instances, some players may experience a stuck white screen. These are patch notes that we talked about yesterday, but they updated the Trello board to say fix has now been scheduled. So I'm guessing the next update they roll out, these issues will be solved. Now, the main topic that we have for today is it looks like the Trailblazer operator skin is now easier to unlock. Now, I'm about to show you guys something pretty crazy. I know a lot of you guys have been grinding very hard to unlock the operator skin. You've had no luck. I've seen people commenting saying there's 600, 700 safes in, and they haven't had any luck with that. Now, according to Hey, I'm Alex, a leaker, he found a mention in the files about the probability and the drop rate of this operator skin, and they made it very rare to get. So he said right here, it's a 1 in 10,000 chance in order to unlock the operator skin. I guess in the strings of the files, they have it at randomized, and it's at 10,000 for the odds. So now this is not guaranteed. Obviously, leakers always go into the files. They check things out. Sometimes they could be misinterpreted. Maybe this has nothing to do with the operator skin, and it's something completely different. But Hey, I'm Alex ended up quoting that tweet, and then he said they also have a variable to change the odds on the fly, which I feel like is a good thing because they won't need to release a playlist update or anything along those lines to actually make it easier to get. Now, according to players today, they actually did that update because many players who have been grinding and trying to unlock it have now started to get it today. So everyone is assuming that they have actually lowered the odds. Some people were saying it is now a 1 to 500 chance in getting this case. And that's something that Call of Duty would definitely do as we get closer towards the end of this event. They're definitely going to raise the odds to give players a chance to unlock it. They're not going to keep it very, very rare. They're only doing this to try and increase the playtime. That's something that Activision is definitely that's the main goal behind this event, is to try and get players to play a lot longer than they initially would to get the operator. But at the same time, they don't want players getting fed up and then quitting. So what they're going to do is gradually, until the end of this event, and I'm not going to guarantee this, but I can tell you right now that within the last maybe 48 hours of this event, it's going to have a like 1 in 20 chance or 1 in 10 chance, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to collect. Now, I personally wouldn't risk you waiting all the way until the very end of this event and then doing it on the last day, because if you don't get it, then you pretty much missed out on a lot of days. There are other ways that you can increase your odds and make it so you can get this operator a lot faster. So one of the things that you can do is squad up. If any member of your squad is lucky enough to open and get the operator's skin, he will actually unlock it for the rest of the team. So what you want to do is find one location and master that spot to where you know where every single safe is located, and you can open them up as fast as possible. And I'm going to go ahead and put a map here on screen for you. Credit to King Prodigy over on Twitter. He's marked almost every single safe location, even after the update, to all the different locations. For example, military, dam, all these areas have a bunch of safes that you can open up, and they're in the outskirts, so it makes it a lot easier to jump into a match and get. But as I mentioned, once you memorize this one location, what you want to do is get a squad together and grind this out with a team. The more people you have on your team, the easier it is to find. So I would recommend that you go into quads, maybe plunder. Casuals also works as well. You can open these crates in any of these modes, and they do count. Now, another thing is that if you don't have any friends to play with, you can use the comment section down below. You can also join my Discord. There's a lot of people always looking to play. You can get a group together that way. Now, if each of you opens 10 up, that is a total of 40 per match, and I'm telling you, within a couple of matches, you guys are going to start seeing some results. So that's something that I would recommend that you do. And just a reminder, over the next couple of days, as we get closer to the end of the event, I'm definitely assuming that Call of Duty is going to start increasing that spawn rate, and it's going to be a lot easier to get. So this is definitely an operator's skin that is unlockable, and it's getting easier every single day. And I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know about that, because I know some of you guys, I've seen some comments of people saying they're giving up because they've opened so many and they haven't been able to get it. Anyways, I am going to keep you guys updated anytime Call of Duty does an update to increase the drop rates. If any of the leakers also mentioned that the odds have been increased or changed as well, I'll keep you guys updated. But apparently, as of today, it's gotten a lot easier to unlock, so give it a try today and let me know if you guys unlock this operator skin. But that's all they got for you guys in this one. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you found the video informative or helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll keep you up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and updates. But it's been your boy Tridzo, and I'll see you guys again. Peace.